Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel and to another episode of me being heavily pregnant and in denial. Oh you guys, I am about to head to the gym and reattempt to do the body balance what would you call it, release that I attempted to do in the last vlog that I told you guys I walked out of. So yeah, I mean it's not on my own accord this time. I have a friend who is also quite pregnant. She's 4 weeks behind me and she was like, let's do it, I'm not doing it unless you do it, and I was like, you really put me on the spot, so I'm gonna go do that with her. But first things first, I really need to get fuel this morning or I'm not going anywhere. And I'm also going to go have a chai, a cup of tea with Sissy Sam. And then after, I've just got a bunch of errands basically that I need to run. What do I need to do? I need to get petrol, like I just said. I need to go get clay coffee beans. I need to get groceries, and the most random thing of all on my list to do today is that I need to go and get a PowerPoint. But first things first, I'm going to go get my petrol. It's going to be a really great day. I had a big swig of Gaviscon before getting in the car, and that should keep me going for the next few hours. I made it, and I'm a little bit early, so I've just been sitting here jamming to my new playlist on Spotify, which I called... It's a work in progress, so at this point it's still on private, but maybe by the time you guys see this video it'll be public. But I have called the playlist Birth and I honestly hope that I don't get the chance to listen to it, because if I do, it means my labour's going on longer than I would have liked, or possibly that I've been induced or something like that, which I really would like to not be. Also, on the topic of birth, I realised in the last vlog I sort of said the wrong thing. It was my fault. When I was talking about the affirmations for calm birth, the affirmations that I read out to you guys, let me read them again just in case you guys didn't see that, you don't know what I'm talking about. Basically, my sister, I was saying how I'm so scared and horrified to give birth, which by the way you guys literally sent me the nicest messages and told me like mini versions of your birth stories and just not to be worried and not to be scared, and at the end of the day I get to meet my son, so oh my god, my son. But yeah, I really appreciate literally everybody that was like, just chill, it's gonna be okay. Because I know that in the back of my head it's going to be okay, but I just need to be, told that. But anywho, back to these affirmations. Should I turn my car off? Maybe I should, because you guys are probably getting shaken around. Just quickly, the affirmations were: I will have a calm and smooth birth, I'll have a natural birth, I'll have a short labour, and I trust my body knows how to birth. So these were my sister's, sorry it's getting a bit wild in this car park. These are my sister's calm birthing affirmations. I have no intention, not really anyway, of having a natural birth, at least at this point. If I I'm gonna see how I go at this point, though I'm pretty sure that I will just end up taking all the drugs, because I seriously have like the lowest pain threshold in the world. I'm a sook, and that's, wow, this car park is getting wild. Oh my god, people, nobody's got patience, everybody just settle down. We did our maternity photo shoot the other day, and obviously it's winter here. It looks like it's a beautiful summer morning in those photos with the lack of clothing on my body and the fact that I'm literally in the water. I can't wait to see the rest of those photos. I shared a couple on my Instagram, and then I have a few more as well just from our sneak peek, but we're still waiting to receive the rest. But Anyway, yeah, I was freezing. My feet were numb, and I was like, I'm the biggest sook in the world. Like, if I kick my toe, I'm probably gonna cry. And that's just me, which is fine. But yeah, I mean, obviously I don't know what it feels like to go into labor or to deliver a baby. So we'll just see when the time comes. I'm just gonna gauge it from there. I'll start with the gas, and if that's not helping, then we'll just see what happens. My sister is still gonna be like another 5 minutes at least, probably another 10 or 15. And it is full on school holidays out here. There's so many people. I've not seen this many people around since probably like Christmas. Crazy. Yeah, on the topic of our maternity photo shoot, a lovely local lady here named Lauren did those photos for us, and they are just stunning and unreal. Like, I think you guys know, like, from this, when I first started like opening up about being pregnant in the vlogs, I was like, it's so strange to see my body like this. And I honestly, I love my bump, but the rest of my body, I feel like my skin, and like, it's mostly my skin, I feel like has just absolutely gone to hell. Like, I have got like just full on acne on my chest and on the top of my back, and because I'm standing so funny, because obviously I'm really pregnant, my butt, like, I feel like I'm like sucking my butt in to try to like compensate, like to like shift the weight, so my butt looks weird, and because I'm like sucking my butt in, all my leg cellulite and my butt cellulite is just there, and I don't feel the greatest in my body at this very moment in time. Although I love my bump, like I've said, and I love being pregnant. I don't take that the wrong way at all. But yeah, I was obviously not wearing many clothes in that photo shoot, and she just made me feel so comfortable, and the photos were stunning. And yeah, after I posted the first batch, you guys have only seen like the tiniest little amount of them, I realised that I have not really posted like any photos of my belly on my actual feed on Instagram. Like, there's a few like in my highlights and stuff, but yeah, I just feel like they're really special memories to have. There's a bunch of me and Clay as well, which you guys are yet to see, but I've literally been talking forever, so I'm going to stop, go order some tea, go do this class, and go get my groceries and PowerPoint. Exciting stuff. Guys, we're done, officially finished with our errands. and I'm actually about to expire. It is so hot in here. What is actually going on? It says it's only 17 degrees outside. Maybe it's the down jacket you're wearing, Tori. One thing I find, the more pregnant I get, here she goes again, the nicer people are. Like, I got the PowerPoint. The guy gave me a trade discount because clearly I'm a tradie, you know. And just now in Woolies, the lady was so nice. She's like, "Are you alright carrying those bags?" I'm like, "I'm fine." She's like, "How much longer you got left?" And I was like, 7 weeks. 7 weeks. Less than, possibly. Isn't that so crazy? I don't know where the time went. Anyway, speaking of time, it's already past midday, so I'm going to go home. And I feel like I'm in the mood for a little bit of a grocery haul. I really have not been buying groceries lately, like, but I feel like I did well just now. For the money that I spent and what I got, I feel like I actually did well. Speaking of, I went to Aldi the other day because I just felt like it. And it was really, really great. But sometimes, like, you just need to be in the right mindset for it. But sometimes the saving is just not worth the stress of, like, having to catch everything that they're throwing at you. You know what I mean? But let's go home. And I'll show you guys what I grabbed from Woolies if anybody cares. Looking at this now, I'm realizing I probably did not do as well as I thought that I did. I don't even want to tell you guys how much this costs. This is actually out of control. Like, why is living so expensive? But anywho, I've got my orange juice because I really like to put this in my smoothies lately. So we pretty much go through like a bottle of this every like 5 days. And then in my smoothies, I've been putting frozen blueberries, frozen strawberries, spinach, a bunch of other stuff. And it's really, really good. I also picked up a whole tray of chicken, break up and freeze, some yogurts for Clay, some cheese to go with dinner tonight because I'm going to be making enchiladas as per Clay's request. You guys have seen that recipe literally a million times, so I probably won't end up talking through it again, but you know, we love a good cozy evening time lapse. Some sour cream to go along with it. Zucchinis also for dinner, avocado also to go with dinner, spinach for smoothies and dinner, some beans, tortillas for dinner, and potatoes because I'm addicted at the moment. And then also Clay's coffee beans. I have no idea what brand these actually are. And then last but not least, we have my PowerPoint, which is to go in the nursery because wait to actually show you how that is coming along because I feel like my vision in there has just absolutely it's coming to life, to say the very least. And I stared at it for like all day yesterday and just pretty much cried because it's so beautiful. But yeah, I need a PowerPoint in there behind. I just need a PowerPoint in there, okay? So hopefully I can get Clay to install that tonight and do some other stuff in there for me. But I'm gonna pack this away, have some lunch, and then I need to go get in the nursery and actually pull all the tags off of everything, all his clothes, and like get everything ready to be washed. I was sort of hoping to hang them outside, but it's really like smoky outside, like bushfire smoky, which is not really ideal and slightly triggering. I'm in the nursery. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty hot in here. I'm still waiting on my shutters. They shouldn't be too much longer. Oh, I was gonna get stuck into this, but it's actually like really quite warm in here. And I don't want to open the window because like I said, it's really smoky outside, so I've got the fan on. I could get changed, but literally I've reached that point where nothing fits me. So usually when I'm at home, I'm just wearing like a crop top and like trackies or like loose fitting pants or like super stretchy shorts. Something that you guys do not want to see me in. Nobody wants to see that. So anyway, you might recall in the last vlog I said I was gonna stop. I was stopping myself. I was banning myself from buying anything until he gets here, because he already has more clothes than me at this point, I swear. But I just see some stuff sometimes and I'm like, that would just be the most gorgeous, like, first little, you know, like dressed up outfit to put on to him, besides like a onesie, which I'm sure he'll be living in for the first like at least 6 weeks. But I mean, it depends how big he is to begin with anyway, right? But I just, every time I see something cute, I'm like, that would make a really cute like introduction photo, like, hello everybody, I'm here, like, here's my really cool outfit, my mum looks like crap but doesn't mean I have to. And then in the first few weeks of his life, he's going to have a, what's it called, a newborn photo shoot. Don't know how I'm gonna feel about that, but yeah. So anyway, long story short, I keep seeing these really cute outfits and I'm like, oh my god, that would just be so cute for his, like, his little photo shoot. And so that's what I did again. I made just a little order from Ziggy Lou, and I can't remember what this colour is called. It might be called like wheat. Yeah, it's called wheat. So I picked him up some booties that he probably did not need, but who can actually resist? They are just so, I can't believe these are gonna like go on him. It's so bizarre. And a matching little beanie. This is probably the first beanie that I've gotten him that looks like it would actually fit a baby, so that's really nice. And then lastly is this tiny little onesie. Oh, it's so small. Look at it. Oh, it's lovely. It's all this beautiful knitted fabric. Oh, it's so stretchy too. It's just gorgeous. I love it. And this one doesn't have any legs. I thought that I would just, I've got a feeling he's going to stay until September, and like September weather is sort of weird, at least where we live. Like, you never really know if it's going to be hot or cold, but at least he can have his little meat sticks out if it's a bit hot, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna pull, let me just show you guys the situation, because I really can't help myself, can I? I can't see what's on the right of me because that's a big surprise, but what's in front of me is crazy sun coming through. Do you see what I mean? Like, this is absolutely roasting the top of my head. But this entire box is full of clothes, and then on the floor here we have a bunch of like, what have we got? We've got a bunch of like muslins, swaddles, some blankets, knitted blankets, you name it, it's in a pile here. And what I need to do now, I think I will give it a couple hours, wait till the sun's not smashing into this room anymore, but I need to come along, take everything out of the packets, all the tags off of everything. Somebody told me a few weeks ago I should start doing that, and now I'm like, why didn't I listen to you? What would have been clever is to have, like, as soon as I bought like whatever thing it is, to have taken the tag off it at that point and then put it in my little basket, so then all I have to do is like put all this stuff into their little colour piles and then wash it. I'm rambling at this point. I might go have a little power nap and then come back and get stuck into this. I can honestly not wait to show you guys this room. It is just something else. And I love it. I love it so much, and I can't believe that my little vision, if you guys saw the vision board, I will say no more, but yeah, it's dreamy. Love it. Good to know that I look as tired as I feel. You guys, I don't know how it looks on the vlog, but I've had a massive afternoon. I've had a huge day. I feel like I haven't stopped since about 4 o'clock this morning when I decided that enough was enough, and I'd tossed and turned for hours and just decided to get out of bed. But very happy that all of the little man's clothes are washed and hanging in front of the fire to dry. I still need to wash like all his, why is my camera flashing? What is that all about? I still need to wash all of his blankets and like sheets and stuff. But yeah, hanging out everything this evening, and it's starting to feel very real now. You know, not like the kicks in my belly that keep me awake all night aren't extremely real, but just looking at this stuff hanging there now, it's crazy. And I was saying to Clay when we were hanging it out, like, oh my god, like this is what our baby's gonna wear.
Damn straight, he's got a lot of clothes he's got to try on.
I'm sure some of it will fit him. That's not all newborn size, by the way, if that wasn't obvious. It's like I've gone a bit crazy and ordered all sorts of different sizes. I think I've got 12 to 18 month on there as well. I've got, yeah, bits and pieces everywhere.
Holy crap.
But Clay thinks it's a bit over the top. But I was saying to Clay, you don't know, like we don't know, he might be a spewy boy. or a pooey boy, you know. Multiple outfit changes a day boy. But yes, we are all settled in on the lounge for the evening. It is that time of day, and for some reason I am in like full on, my head is like Halloween. I don't know what that's all about, but I was getting all excited this afternoon because come October this year I'll have my little mate to bring around with me and pick out pumpkins, and I can't wait for that. But yeah, I'm really in the mood to watch Hocus Pocus. Clay's not. So instead we're going to watch this show that keeps me awake at night. I literally, when I was awake a couple of nights ago, I started thinking about this and I was just convinced that someone was going to come in and kill us in our sleep. But anyway, it's called Catching Killers. We watched the whole new season and then realised that we've never actually watched the older seasons. So Netflix started to play it, so I had to pause it. But yeah, this is what I'm going to watch right before I go to bed tonight, and then I'll wonder why I can't sleep. But that's going to be it for this vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed spending the day with me. I feel like it's been a while since we just spent the entire day together.
Just hanging.
Just hanging, getting stuff done. Clay's forever on his computer. What a snob.
I'm a snob.
Anyway, yeah, that is it from me. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next Sunday. Bye.